Wow. That is probably not the best square to go to. We all expected the bishop d7. I think you had to play bishop d7. This is... He does have this. Oh man, this is pretty nasty. It's like acupuncture. Chess acupuncture. Tell me if it hurts when I stick this needle in this place. Maybe that's good. That's a good stream title. Chess like acupuncture. He's gonna get destroyed. Who said that? Thank you for being a good host for acupuncture stream. What's going on, man? Network error? Whoa. We had a network error. Please reconnect. Please reconnect. Dude, you had to play bishop d7. You thought forever on that move. On the wrong move. The point is you're hanging on after bishop d7. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I have this. I was trying to find a way to make e5 work. I can take, but it's not that clear. The entire point is like here, yeah, you're staying alive with only one move. Wait, Astrobate, what does Prague have to do with it? I'm not getting the significance of Prague. You'll get 1,000 in seconds? Really? Is that like the keyword of the day or something? Time is it? 12:13. Prague sounds official. Does it now? I like Prague. I really want to go to the European Poker Tour in Prague in November, but first of all, I have terrible poker results in tournaments, and secondly, I have a team championship game the day before my birthday. Wait, what am I talking about? That's in December. I meant December. The US, the World Senior is in November in Italy. December, I was thinking of going to Prague. But I have a team championship game on the 18th of December, and I already have to miss one round of the Super League because I'm going to the World Senior in November. My team is not going to be happy if I miss like 2 rounds. Although we suck anyway. They're bringing in some special Slovakian players. They're bringing in Slovakian prodigies to give me some breathing room. 19-year-old Slovakian prodigies, from what I understand. All the best Slovakian prodigies. Alright. Let's get some more challenges. Come on. Can't have me playing higher than board 3. Let's go. Waiting for challenges. Yeah, what happened in the opening, bro? Knight c6, bishop e2, here. Carlsen versus Polgar Judit. So you played like Polgar Judit until knight e5 question mark. Wow, dude. That's crazy. Your insane knight e5 was played by Henry Erde. I think that's like a South American player. I'm not sure. But 2480 played knight e5. At least you're not alone, Juicebox. You just genuinely wondered what the knight move would invoke from you. It's like walking out on the street wondering what it would feel like if a car hit you. If I walk out in the middle of the street, will a car really hit me? Yes, the car will hit you. Jordy played knight c3. That's kind of a weird move, honestly. I guess he really wanted to castle queenside or something. Doesn't knight c3 seems like a strange move? I'll bet anything that's not the engine's move. The engine didn't like my knight d2 either. f4. You're like begging me to play f4. It actually likes knight c3. I don't know what the big deal is with knight c3, but it finally decides that f4 is even better. But you went out in the street and the car didn't even hit you. I just played knight d2, which is like friendly. Like if I play this, am I going to get destroyed? That's not a good place to be, psychologically. But I did force you to play. I don't understand why there's no viewers at all. Everyone is on the Evil Chess site. Man. The other site is so gross. I don't understand. But I would never compromise my principles. Dracofire playing b6. Will not compromise my principles. It's all about viewer numbers, baby. What's this? The Queen's Indian? Good old Queen's Indian. That is not a good move. But it's played, I guess. Yeah, technically the sharpest move is knight c3 Uber Driver, but I'm unimpressed. I've been playing this with black, the hyper-accelerated Queen's Indian. Sure. Hyper-accelerated. corporate skills. I don't know, I should put something about Hunter Biden's laptop in the stream title. Yeah, what was it? Searching for nuclear secrets on Hunter Biden's laptop. No, playing lichess on Hunter Biden's laptop. Lichess suggested I study the Sicilian defense French. Yeah, that's like a Wikipedia. That's a Wikipedia opening name. No one actually calls that. Researching Hunter Biden's repertoire. We get all the MAGA fans. MAGA chess fans. What if I created like a fake persona? Pretended I was like an ultra MAGA Republican chess player. It's too late for that. Can I convert? Is it too late to convert? Become a far-right Republican? That's where the money is. Bishop to d6. Wow, dude. Wow, man, that's cool. That is seriously very cool. He went back. So now what's the most accurate? Acura. At your local Acura dealer. Bishop f4. Knight c3, g6, 93, bishop g7, knight takes d5, and white is better. But it's nothing exciting. It's still unbelievable to me, you know, on the random political topic, that someone like Hunter Biden would drop their laptop off at a random laptop repair shop. I mean, that's almost unbelievable. I thought that shit was just completely fake at first. You're like the son of a major politician. You take your laptop to a random laptop store to get it fixed and leave it there? Are you serious? That's not possible. That's practically impossible. Like, nobody's that dumb. I totally didn't believe that story at first. It could even be real. I thought it's something that Giuliani made up. There's a little bit of pressure on d5 at the moment. Slight pressure at the d5 square. But, you know, it's interesting what he did. Bishop d6 back to f8 and then g6, bishop g7. Wow. I'm certain that I didn't play the best moves here. Black ends up with virtually playable position. I'm just like a random person, you know. I'd be afraid like the random laptop store would put like spyware on my computer as a random person. The one time like I let some stranger have access to my laptop like 20 years ago, they put spyware on it and like stole it. My landlord's son. You just don't give like strangers access to your computer. Even if you're a random person. It's crazy, dude. Yeah. Yeah, probably someone like recommended him to take his laptop there. It's hard to believe the guy was smoking crack on a regular basis. Not that I'm judging him, you know. I've cut way back on my crack intake. Just kidding. Even I'm not that dumb. But I'm not judging you if you smoke crack. There's lots of good people who smoke crack. They're just a little misguided. Like, if you have to do drugs, it's probably not your best bet. If you must drink and drive, drink Pepsi. Yeah, I mean, the whole point of crack is like it's cheap and, you know, why would a wealthy person smoke crack? It doesn't even make sense. I think we can afford to give you that. I could, but I'm being fancy, right? I should just play rook c1. Alright. Being too fancy. Fancy move syndrome with b3. Black piece is very active here. "12 viewers. Thank you guys supporting the stream today. Brown mentioned that fancy moves are disrespecting the game. Pascal mentioned. Pascal Sire. That needs to leave. I'm sorry, sir. You need to leave. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Activision. Oh no. Astrobate, did they start trying to sell you chess NFTs from some website? That'll be the next thing. I'm surprised that Susan Polgar isn't in on that. That's chess.com wanted to get in on NFTs. I had a friend who works there, and he said he was like sort of disgusted by it. Chess24 is chess.com. Astrobate. Just so you know. They are now the same thing. Under a different name. This must be the cause of Magnus's midlife crisis. Wow. I mean, do you seriously have... What is my rook doing on e1? You're trying to play this. I get it. I totally get it. Knight e4. Bishop g5. People use that phrase too much, the I get it, right? Very popular now. I started doing it. Uber driver is the master of pump and dump schemes. Not your classical investment strategy. It's basically like, you know, investing with cheapos. Now it all makes sense. Uber driver's a cheapo investor. Now. Investment cheapos. His mom must be proud of him. Right, Uber driver? He's a credit to society. Wow, what is happening here? Mama said... What did Mama say, Uber driver? Mama must be proud. Making the world a better place. I have bishop takes d7. This is probably not that good, actually. Mama said knock you out. What am I going to do? Retreat my knight? Hey, that's great. Oof. Cheapo Street. Hmm. I have an idea. No. There. You'd have that. Wow. To say I underestimated this move. What's with that? What's with that bishop on a6? Why did I take this way? And other questions. And the other questions answered. I had a hallucination. Yeah, bishop on a6, not really living up to its potential. You might have gone bishop takes d7. No, I thought he got like 2 pieces and a rook for the queen, Uber driver. I did make a blunder at one point. Wow. Serious blunder. So it actually likes you're grabbing the piece here. Crossed my mind. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but I guess he's actually better after this. Wow. Again, I'm going to have to give up 2 pieces for a rook after g5. I'll probably get a pawn and a rook. But later, yeah, the bishop takes d7, queen d7, knight f6 check, knight f6. That's too much material. You know what really pisses me off? There was an article yesterday about like how homeowners are losing their wealth in the yeah, because the real estate market is going to have a downturn. Are you serious? Like house prices went up like 60% or something in the last like 3 years, and you're gonna freaking cry? These people are unbelievable, you know, that expect their house homeowners are losing their equity. You know, screw them, dude. Their house prices went up 60% in the last 3 years. That's not normal, you know. And then they're complaining that they're losing their equity. Give me a break, man. Most rich people get money from assets. Some have 10,000 houses. That's not a person. That's like a real estate investment company. They're crazy to complain. I mean, even if home prices drop by like, even if home prices drop overnight like 20-25% and the market like regulates itself, you have no right to complain. I mean, houses that are worth like $600,000 now were worth like $350,000 3 years ago, you know. it's not like you just like it's just upside, upside, upside. You know, you got to take the down with the up. I mean, that's insane. It just pisses me off when you see articles like that. Poor homeowners are losing their wealth. You know, poor them. It's mostly companies. All right, Shocky's up. I want to see the real estate market just like fall through the floor. Sure, man. Back in the day, people had interest rates. You could make money by depositing money in the bank. I mean, it was like a normal thing. Savings account actually earned earned real interest. Here we go again. The variation. Can we improve? We talked about this with Mozart. There was one improvement somewhere. Oh yeah. The Mozart suggested e6 for me, but it actually isn't better than knight f6. That was interesting. My bank just sent me a message that you can get like a 10-month CD for 2% interest. It's almost tempting. But I mean, you know, the fact of the matter is, right now, such is not a good investment. I mean, inflation is so high. 2% interest is like a joke. Still, even 2% interest is a joke. You're not beating inflation. Beating the rake. Right, here we go again. Shockey did his homework, but so did I. Now hold on a second. You didn't play that move last time. That's a new move. Is it not? You played bishop b5 last time, right? I didn't prepare for knight e4. How's the FDIC insurance in Laos, Juicebox? There's no FDIC here in Hungary either. I'm not really, I don't know, man. You know, maybe they're not gonna. Yeah. I studied economics for like 2.5 years. But I hate math. I eventually had to quit economics because of the math part. I just didn't like it. You can open 10 to 20 accounts with one bank. Oh wow. That's a good idea. You're seriously prepared. So what am I supposed to play here? I guess all the way back. Is there any benefit in queen c7? I kind of doubt it. No, I'm always like talking about my best friend who taught me how to play chess. I gave him the idea of studying economics, and he taught me how to play chess. And now he's a like renowned labor economist, and I'm a chess player. I don't know who got the better of that deal. I think he did, but tricked me. He tricked me into playing chess. It was low down and dirty. Invest in coastal properties. There's like a new report out on like the predictions for the effects of climate change. Bishop b5. So if I play like bishop g7, you play bishop b4. This is a little tricky, but I still have faith in black's position. Perhaps I made a mistake somewhere. Let's say I play bishop g7, you play bishop e4, and I play bishop d7. Then what do you play? I have a gas bubble. Uber driver, good players don't play queen takes a2 ever. You know, Patrick Wolf used to play that in the Grunfeld, that line with queen a5 and queen takes a2. Remember when he was like a non-second or whatever? Pawn grabbers, anonymous. h4. No, queen e6 is like bad. That's like one of the main lines in the Grunfeld. I'm just trying to think of a legitimate position where queen takes a2 is actually a really decent move. That's one of the few openings where it's actually the case. Wow. h4. Mr. Beast. I am just going after the a2 pawn. Because Uber driver said so. My buddy. I guess he shouldn't castle kingside after having played h4. But I guess he still could. Just economic forum. I think next Tuesday we're going to have the Bob Memorial Tournament juice box. He passed. Unclear what caused his demise. Maybe a out of control case of COVID. Self-inflicted. Self-inflicted monkeypox. Well, I'm sure he's dead now. He hasn't been here in a long time. It's definitely time for a memorial. I was thinking, like, you don't have anyone to debate economics with you here. Since I banned Arsenal and Bob died. It's just really weird. Well, they're raising interest rates to try to fight inflation. It's like one of the only ways to fight against inflation. Monetary policy. Queen C2. Look, I'm not going to complain if interest rates go up. It benefits me personally, but the strong dollar is also good for me. It's all about me. Hans will be the first self-made billionaire grandmaster who's not a bag man for Vladimir Putin. Yeah, that's a conversation we get Juicebox in on. Which is harder, to turn a billionaire into a grandmaster or turn a grandmaster into a billionaire? The billionaire challenge. Maybe I could like try to teach chess to Mr. Beast or something. And see if I could make him a grandmaster. He's not a billionaire yet, but he's getting close. I don't know, man. Seriously, which is harder? Someone I know claimed that Karpov was a billionaire. I'm not sure if that's true, but at the end of the day, I think it's like Putin's money. Probably a lot of it. So that doesn't really count, you know. It's got to be actually like all your money. I just h6. Or bishop f6, maybe. I just don't know. Should I go for the queen exchange? Check, take, knight, where? This is a tough call. I don't know. Bishop f6. Have this. I didn't want to play queen e4 check because he takes and plays like knight to g5, and I couldn't protect the pawn on e4. His h5 also seems like a pain. Boomers all died of COVID. I don't know. Not all of them. A lot of them, probably. You're close to a boomer. Boomer Esiason. Hoppa. Boomers should be working in the frozen foods department at the supermarket to make a little extra money for retirement. You're a couple of months away. I was worried about that H6. That's a dangerous pawn. I think like white is. White is very, very extended here. Take, bishop there. Rook to the 7th, bishop down. Sharp position. It seems like I could play bishop d8 there, or maybe bishop e7. Wow. Oh man. Rook f c1. No way. That is a strong move. Runaway train. He sees everything, this guy. He's like an absolute technical genius. In terms of speed. He's still down his wing gambit pawn. The irony. Was it the late square bishop last time that got you? He just couldn't take it anymore. That was a crazy game, man. You might get mated. I might get mated? Who are you talking to? Wow. That was epic. I missed a clear win. What the heck? His bishop was hanging? I knew there was something fishy going on here. I took the pawn with threat and he just like snuck his king up to e3. He got a sneaky move. That's how he snuck his king up there so fast, just like hanging his bishop. There was something suspicious. Alright guys. I gotta go. It was fun talking about economics with you guys. I'm gonna be back on Sunday. Hopefully we're going to have a little bit of a bigger turnout for the Sunday simul. Don't forget to bring your money. Start a hype train. Astrobate. Astrobate spends all his hard-earned bits on other streamers. No, I'm just kidding, man. Thank you for supporting the stream. We're going to be back. That was a fun game. What was the opening? How was the opening here? We're experimenting in new theory. Knight f6 was the best move according to the engine, I thought. No, yeah. Knight f6. The same move I played last time. Oh, you're following this Hans Christian Andersen game. And David Gobler. David Gobler versus Weed Killer. Yesterday there was someone, Weed and Killer. The Gobbler. So 94 is actually even played. You did your homework. Polish 2498 that I've never heard of against a woman. It must be like some Polish girl who's like 300 rating points overrated or something with a 40k factor. It might be a guy. Knight takes f6 check, and then black of course played queen takes f6. Dogmatic. Because the 2023 player automatically plays the dogmatic move. %, Rockport plays g takes f6 here. That's why, you know, creativity is important. I like this. This is more dynamic than taking with the queen. Bishop e5, bishop g7, and then h4. Yeah, h4 was pretty nutty. I thought you were going to play bishop b4, stopping me from castling. What's happening after that? Bishop d7. I was looking at weird stuff like this, but I have queen a5 check or bishop f8. So it's not so good. Bishop e4 is not so good. You have to just castle. Just make a normal move. Forget being creative for the moment. God, Uber driver, because my king side is weak, man. Bishop e7. That's how you always get mated. That's why you keep getting mated by those 2200 players at the club. I prescribed like studying like 100 Bronstein games. You thought about bishop e4. You don't play normal moves. Yeah, this is an interesting position. The girl or whoever played queen takes f6, it's way more dogmatic. But it's okay, I guess. You can play that. I don't like having my queen out there, you know, and no development. No wonder she lost. The answer to an argument, who becomes a billionaire first? GM or millionaire? That wasn't the question. The question was, is it easier to become a billionaire if you're a grandmaster, or a grandmaster if you're a billionaire? I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you Sunday. Bye-bye.